You know, it's interesting. Movie sets have always been so magical and illusionary for me. And it's very interesting because it's appropriate now to talk about our new KPRO product line because it had its birth in the movie industry. Hi, my name is Bob Root. I'm the formulator and chief scientist for Keys. I'm also one of the founders. It's very, very interesting that it's now about 2007, I think, that we were asked by the Environmental Media Association and also the Environmental Working Group to present our eye butter to 300 Hollywood makeup artists in Santa Monica. It began the entire process for us of getting into the movie industry, and Keys prior to that was really about skin relief for skin disorders, people that have post-cancer recovery, people with very sensitive skin. We decided to start to follow the movie industry a little bit because it was a challenge to us to be able to create some illusions with natural products. And as one famous actor, male actor, told me, he said, "I love natural, I want to be natural, but if it doesn't make me look better, I don't care. I'm using whatever makes me look the best. That's my life. My face is my life." And so I took that as a challenge, and we then developed our Luminous product, which was to create a soft focus filter effect on the skin rather than putting it on the camera. That began the entire process of what created these many years later of the new KPRO line. KPRO, which stands for Keys Professional, was developed because of after that time I spent with a makeup artist since 2007, I've been totally dogged by people saying, "Would you please make your products with some color?" I have a funny story that I created a great lipstick. It was out of beet extract, a beautiful scarlet color, and it started to change as you watch it from beautiful scarlet to brown because it oxidized. And so most of the choices that people have when they try to make a makeup or a color for people is that they have to go to the mineral side of things because those have permanent colors. The permanent color idea was very important for me, but also I didn't want to deal with minerals that have their own set of problems. They tend to dehydrate the skin, silica, things like that, make the skin look very dry, in fact do dehydrate the skin. And what I decided to do was start to experiment with some porcelain type particle structures, and we then ultimately developed what we call the OptiFX products, which are really a porcelain type compound. They won't change color, but they really diffract the light to create all these different illusions on the skin and actually cause the skin to grab the tone and the texture and the color from the skin tones next to it. So it actually refracts the light and the color around the face, giving an optimal type of situation for makeup. So you may ask, well, we're here on a Hollywood type set, a movie set, and what does that do for me as a person that's not in the movies? Well, if you understand that people are shooting in ultra high definition now, this is a high definition camera, but not even ultra high definition. All the things, pores, wrinkles, fine lines, imperfections in the skin show up at much higher levels, much easier to see. And these new high definition cameras actually mimic the human eye. So what you're seeing on camera is also what people see of you. So if you're wearing a flat mineral makeup or something like that, that is going to give your skin a very, very flat tone, that's exactly what other people see, and that's what the camera sees. So nowadays we're actually able to use these high definition cameras to test what makeup will look like in real life. So with KPRO you get the illusions, you get the smoothing effects of the OptiFX particles, you get the color, tonal shifts, and texture shifts with the particle, but you don't get that flat, dead look from minerals. So I'm going to take a few minutes now, go off camera and explain how each one of the products work together to create the illusion of a very high definition Hollywood style makeup in very, very fast and easy steps. There are 6 products in the KPRO line. A moisturizer similar to our Luminous that is tinted. A moisturizer that is tinted that also has sunscreen. An anti-aging correction cream that is tinted. A corrective eye cream. An HD powder or high definition powder with pearlized finish that is untinted. And a tinted high definition powder. All products contain the Keys Professional OptiFX adaptive color technology that helps to transmit color, tone, and texture of the skin. One of the best ways to test any anti-aging product is to use the back of your hand. As you can see, the pores and the redness and some of the sunspots that I have are showing quite easily in this camera lighting. What I'm going to do is start by using the base tinted moisturizer, and then I'll add the correction cream and some powders to show you the effects that the particles and the color technology that we use has on the skin. So here you see I have a small amount on the back of my hand, and I'm going to rub it in lightly but evenly over the skin. You quickly notice that there is a significant reduction in redness and also a drop in the pores, and the sun marks have almost all disappeared that quickly. Within just a few moments you can see that the skin is even toned and the pore reduction is significant. Now I'm going to add the correction cream into the area with a couple of the sunspots. This gives you a much more dramatic effect, clearing up the skin, lightening it, and further reducing the spots. So now what I'm going to do is add the HD powder on top, brushing it in real evenly, and you can get a sense of now the smoothing and the lightening effect that this powder itself has. Normally now I wouldn't add the tinted powder, but I'm going to do that just to show you how it will even lighten the skin up even more and brighten it very quickly and evenly. So now to give you an idea of the before and the after effects, you can see that my left hand looks smoother and more even in color, and the right hand is much more pronounced. So we've looked at the products now, and the one thing that's most important for you to understand is that the KPRO line gives you an extremely fast out-of-the-door makeup. It's a brightener for the skin. It doesn't dull the skin. It's something that you can use every day, and you can choose to use it lightly, layer it up, use it how you want to use it, create your own look, your own feel. Thank you very much for listening. I hope you enjoyed understanding the new products and how excited we are about them.